Hello and welcome back to the channel. Last week I did a survey that Six Flags St. Louis sent out, and they usually send out one or two or three a year. Sometimes it's based on how your experience was in the park. Sometimes it is based on what you'd like to see happen in the park, and that was one of those. And then after I did it, I realized I should do a video on this in case other people want to know what they're suggesting could happen in the park. And it's a generic survey that all the Six Flags do because you choose which park you go to and how many times, etc., etc. And this is what they say. Six Flags is typically closed on weekdays in the wintertime and fall. We're thinking about introducing other types of events and experiences guests would enjoy visiting besides riding rides, because no rides will be available. These events will be a part of a month-long celebration, I assume January, maybe February, and feature different experiences every weekend. We want to get your feedback on the concepts we're thinking about. It says different experiences every weekend, which I think is kind of strange. That means they have to construct something and then take it down for another weekend. I don't really get it. But let's move on. When I was doing the survey the second time, I was trying to get like screen captures and do it for the video. My old phone kept messing up, so then I had to do it a third time. And when I realized every time I was doing the survey, they were suggesting different experiences. So the first one I got was Rest in Peace 2020. It's a drive-through experience, which I don't really understand what a drive-through experience is. You just stay in your car and drive through the parking lot? I don't get it. Fright Fest makes a special return to Castaway 2020. Six Flags is hosting a frightfully thrilling time to help us scare away the ghosts of 2020. We do need to get rid of this year. And we're inviting you to get batty with us. Our haunted experiences are happening every weekend in January. Okay, so every weekend in January. So mark your calendars if you dare, as ghouls once again take over the park. So it's a drive-through experience. It says they take over the park. Are you driving inside the park? I don't understand it. Is it in the parking lot or they construct? I don't understand any of this. Also, I'm a member. Caleb's a member. They're season pass holders. Is this part of a 2021 season pass or member? Do we get free access to this, or is this a separate paid experience? No idea. Because then they ask you, do you like it? Do you love it? I'm like, well, I mean, I'll do it if it's free or very small amount for members. But then they're suggesting like $15, $20, $25 a pop for some of these, and I'm like, I'm not going to pay that because they don't sound, I don't know what they sound like. Another one is another drive-through experience. Rev your engine. Whether you're a car fanatic or not, I'm not. Our Six Flags car show, it's for you every weekend for a month. We'll have a variety of car shows that are bound to get you revved up with excitement. Join us for our In the Morning for coffee, car stick around to see foreign supercars line up. Plus there'll be plenty of food and drinks, which will be not free. And again, this was like a $15, $20 experience. It's a car show, but you don't get out of your car. It's a drive-through experience. And then they say there's coffee and stuff. Well, obviously you're going to have to get out of your car for food and drinks. I don't know. But again, what's it going to cost members? How long does it take? What's the price? Everything like that. So I don't know if I like it or not. I'm not a car guy, so this probably wouldn't be for me. I don't go to car shows. The next one I got, this is a walkthrough experience. Fire and Ice Festival. Six Flags looking to extend beyond the holiday in the park event to a winter festival. Sounds interesting. Fire and Ice would kick off New Year's Eve with fireworks and run through January. Include fun wintertime activities like an ice skating rink, tobogganing on a snow hill, fire pits, artesian displays. Guests will feast on seasonal treats like hot cocoa, s'mores, winter cocktails, coffee bar, plus some of your favorite Six Flags snacks and treats. This event would not include rides, but rather focus on fun wintertime activities, attractions, and theming. Again, this is something that might be fun. I don't know. Are they going to construct an ice rink in the park somewhere? I mean, they do have open areas. They could. I don't understand the tobogganing. There's no hills around in the park to sled down. I don't understand that at all. But again, I'm a member. Am I getting in free for this? What's it cost? You got to pay for the rental of the skates for that. I'm sure if there is sledding involved, there's a fee for that. And then, is this part of the meal plan too for snacks and stuff? I don't know. It does sound interesting though, and I would be open to try it for the right price. Drive-in laser show. Drive-through experience. Another drive-through experience. Sick of COVID? Yes. Tired of staying home? Yes. Get in your car and roll out for an evening of sight, sound, and more. The Six Flags presents the Rock Out COVID Laser Light Drive-In Spectacular. Sounds amazing. Six Flags has modified it as Star Spangled Rock and Roll Laser Show into this midwinter's night dream come true. This nighttime spectacular features a rocking soundtrack of today's greatest hits. Is there really any greatest hits today? I think we need to go back to the 80s and 90s. To set to the full spectrum of laser light, special effects, and more, all from the comfort of your car. It sounds interesting. I don't understand this at all. You get in your car, do you park somewhere and watch some show? Where is the show? If there's music, how do you hear the music? If you're in your car, do you have to turn your channel to a certain radio station? I don't know. Again, don't have a clue. I think they were suggesting prices of like $15. I don't know. I would have to see it and check it out. I just don't understand the concept of being in your car for this laser show. And where are they setting this up at? In the parking lot? I don't know. Another one, Hot Wheels, is another drive-through experience. I don't really understand these drive-through. Can't you? I mean, I know it's cold. It's January, but we can get out of our car. Ignite your imagination and challenge your spirit in an immersive Hot Wheels adventure for the whole family. Travel through over a mile of epic displays of the largest collection of Hot Wheels life-size vehicles. That's interesting. This one-of-a-kind contactless experience brings the world of Hot Wheels to life right outside your car window. Starring attraction includes the Hot Wheels Hall of Fame, and then a bunch of cars, and then some 4-story Megasaurus. Again, sounds interesting. I'm sure kids would like this. Do you really want to pay $15 or $20 to drive through a mile and just look at cars out your window? I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. And here is the last one that I received. Springs Alive Lantern Festival. This one sounds interesting. Another drive-through experience. Join us for a spectacular evening of dazzling lights, colors, shapes, and themes to usher in spring season. Tradition that started over 2,000 years ago. The Lantern Festival is China's most important celebration, marking the return of spring. This drive-through Lantern Festival takes guests on a journey through Six Flags, with some exhibits over 30 feet high and others up to 300 feet long. In this drive-through is full of picture-perfect moments, a night out the house to remember forever, and a rare opportunity to witness the majestic skill of the world's best lantern makers here at Six Flags. Again, I don't understand the drive-through aspect of this. Why can't we go in somewhere and see this? Again, same with everything else. It sounds interesting. I don't know if I would pay for it. I might, just to check it out, depending on the price. There were some other ones I also wasn't able to screen capture. It was like a concert where you park in your car in areas and then there's like a concert, you know. A lot of places do stuff like that. And there was also one with like a snow maze, like some kind of like a hedge maze with snow. I don't know how they construct and build that, but it could be fun. So again, there's just a lot of questions to answer. To be honest, I don't think any of this is happening. They just sent the survey last week. January is in 2 weeks. I mean, they would have had to prep, plan, market these events. I mean, I don't think they can just whip up a ice rink in a 2-week time frame. I don't know, and you know, get everything going with it. So even though it's saying here to mark the end of 2020, to bring on 2021, I don't see any of this happening at our park. They might happen at other parks. I'm glad that they're thinking out of the box, trying to drive revenue for the full year. I have no idea if members are free, since we're free for the normal activities. I'm sure we're not, but it would be nice for an extra perk for that, or at least half off. So there's just a lot of questions to be answered. I thought the survey was interesting, and I'm glad they have options, but I would be shocked if any of these came this year, because you know, January, like I said, just in a couple of weeks, they would have had to, this stuff should have been already purchased or rented and get going. But I don't know. So let me know your thoughts, see what you think. Put your comments down, and as always, may the adventure continue.